Texas League Baseball is next. And welcome into this proud broadcast of Texas League Baseball. And now the star of the show, Jonathan Baker. Well, thank you, Bob. We'd like to welcome you into our proud Saturday night broadcast. It is the sixth game of our seven-game set between the visiting Frisco RoughRiders and your San Antonio Missions. Well, we are post-game fireworks tonight after the ball game, so make sure you sit back, relax, and enjoy the best fireworks show courtesy of our friends there at West Creek Trail Rides and our guys there at Dr. Pepper. Missions, one more game in this homestand starting tomorrow afternoon at 1:05 p.m. And gotta say, after this homestand concludes, Missions will head off west to Midland, and Frisco will head off IH 37 south to Corpus Christi. Missions will be back home on Tuesday night, May 11th, as they take on the Corpus Christi Hooks in a six-game set starting the 11th through the 16th. Go online now, samissions.com, purchase your tickets from home. Also, follow the Missions all season long with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. Well, the winning moment was last night as we are now entered into our pregame show. And gotta say, it was the bottom of the 10th inning for San Antonio. And boy, they just got in that run from second. Yeah, just one high fly and they get a base knock and they get them in. So pretty good, as that will wrap up the month of May. And for San Antonio, they are now back in the first place position. And tonight is a pivotal ball game as they get things started here this evening. Now, I got to say, Bob, absolutely right about that. I mean, tell you one thing, if San Antonio can hold off the win streak, that would be pretty good if they keep it alive. But if not, if Corpus Christi gets in and beats Midland, then that will be the only way that San Antonio will hold the first place position. Now, if Midland beats the Hooks, I will say it will be a tie-up. So 30 wins apiece for both San Antonio and Midland. See, the Missions, they are 30-17. The Rockhounds, 29-20. The RoughRiders are 28-20. Amarillo in fourth place, 23-26. Corpus Christi down 17-32 in the win and losses of the year. For the North Division, 28-21 for Springfield. For Arkansas, it's 27-20. For Tulsa, 24-25. For Wichita, it's 21-28. And for Northwest Arkansas, 20-26. So pretty much everybody is hopefully getting up in there and getting things going. But anyway, we keep up the broadcast and we show you these games and have a good time and stuff. But like I said, it is fun to get out of the apartment for a while and so far be with our friends here at the ball game. So we're super excited that everybody is here, and we just can't wait to see what's coming up this evening. Whether if San Antonio gets another win, that's pretty good. But if they don't, well, there's always a tomorrow in the series homestand finale of these two ball clubs. So anyway, we're now going to go ahead and take you down on the field as we get things started here this evening. So the first pitch coming up right after our break. And here from West Creek Trail Rides and Dr. Pepper, our proud sponsors, getting in the fireworks show tonight. And pretty good right there. So a right-hander, Nolan Watson, getting the call for San Antonio here tonight. What do we know, Bob? Well, he's got about 95-mile-an-hour fastball, a slider, changeup, two-seam fastball. And got to say, pretty good on that one. Well, leading off for the RoughRiders is Jax Biggers, as we're about ready to go here in the top of the first. 3 magic words, let's play ball. And that one, high fly hit up the left. Howell in plenty of time will make the grab for out number 1. So Alejandro Osuna coming in for Frisco. And he's about ready to go. Here's the pitch to him. And that one is taken high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. So San Antonio, final score 7-6 last night through 10 and a half innings. So pretty good right there. Yeah, I gotta say. Got a question for you, John. Yes, what is it, Bob? Is that a bite mark on your arm? Yeah. Apparently it is. Did that cactus bite you? Yeah, he sure did. And I wasn't even paying attention. He just came lunging at me, and I was like, ow, ow, ouch. Boy, I'll tell you, you got a nasty bite mark on your arm. Yeah, it's bruised up, but evidently it's not that bad. The swelling, I can still use my arm and stuff, but evidently it is a little sore. The swelling will go down. I mean, just gotta wait for it. But evidently that cactus, boy, he sure is mean. I don't know who got him in that position, but shame on them, whoever did that to him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to him, and that one is taken well and inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and that's a count loaded up. First baseman Blaine Krim waits on deck, and the 3-2. That one popped foul, and the count now still remains full. Yeah, whoever did that to that poor boy, he sure is aggressive. How about the other horses? Are they aggressive? No. And right there, that's ball 4 as the first base allowed for Osuna. And now here's the next batter, first baseman Blaine Krim, as he pops one foul, and the count now 0-1. See, all the other horses there at the ranch, they are pretty chill. Even though with Cactus, I will say he loves to bite their butts and stuff. The 0-1 outside, and the count now 1-1. That's kind of a weird name for a horse. Yeah, what's that, Bob? You name him Cactus? Well, he probably is a cactus because pretty much his teeth is like a cactus. Like cactus thorns. Yeah, my point exactly, John, is you gotta watch this boy because you never know if he's gonna bite you, but yeah, that mark on your arm proves it. Yeah, pretty much. Here's a 1-2. And that one is foul. And so he'll see another one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first. 1 away here, the top of the Frisco, top half of 1. High fly in the air up the center. Mears gets in shallow left, and he makes the running grab for out number 2. Even though it hurts like crazy, but evidently it will go down. And pretty much it'll take some time. Evidently seeing the swelling going down little bit by little bit. They'll probably put some ice on it or whatever, but evidently I'm okay. Jace Easley coming in. Runner still holding on at first. 2 away now. As he pops that one foul. And the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. Well, that's going to be line drive, and that's a base knock. And the RoughRiders getting in to score as the runner from first will head home. And boy, that was a pretty good line drive base hit to left field area. And so that will be a 1-run double. Easily now as second. As that's taken well and inside for a code strike. It's 0-1. Overcast afternoon. A lot of high clouds. The sun was peeping through as we're getting into the latter part of this evening. And the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to pitch. Right there. Boy, strike 3 on that one. And that'll do it. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and at least 1 left. We head down for the bottom of the first inning, and the RoughRiders lead by 1. We're back here for the bottom of the first inning right here on the Missions Baseball Network. We now head to the bottom of the first inning right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, about ready to go as Chase Lee gets the call for the RoughRiders. And he's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seam fastball as well. So pretty good on that one. Leading off the bottom of the first inning for the good guys, left fielder Corey Howell. And that's right there. Up to second, he goes to first with it, and that is out number 1. Right fielder Marcos Castillon. Castillon coming in, and he's ready to go. And a pitch. That one outside, 1 ball and no strikes. And that one inside. Yeah, are you okay, John? You sound like you're a little bit sleepy. Yeah, probably am. That one's right there, high in the air. Up to right. As he had to run that one down for out number 2. And the center fielder, Joshua Mears, coming in as he's ready to go. And the pitch. And that one high in the air up to right field. And that does it. So no runs, no hits, no errors for San Antonio as we end one. Top of the second coming up, the RoughRiders lead it by 1-0. So we're back here with Texas League Baseball as Keibert Rodriguez leads things off for the top of 2 right here for Frisco. Back here for more Texas League Baseball, 1-0 RoughRiders. Leading off the top of the second inning for Frisco. Next batter up, Keibert Rodriguez. Well, about ready to go, and here is the pitch as we're underway of inning number 2. As that's taken right there and inside where Coach Strike gets 0-1. Boy, top of the 6th inning for Northwest Arkansas there at Tulsa. Still a little ways to go for us here in San Antonio. 1-0 ball game. RoughRiders up just a 1 run. San Antonio trailing that 1 run. And pretty good as well. No balls, the 2 strikes to count. And the pitch. Right there, strike 3. And gets him down on strikes for the K. And that is 1 away. Number 7 hitter, Kellen Strom. In the box now as that one hits high fly in the air. And that one is out of play. And the count now 0-1. Hey, John, are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. You look a little tired. Do you want me to take over? No, Bob, it's fine. I could take care of it. Here's a 1-1. That one high in the air up to left. And that is out of here. So now it's a 2-0 RoughRiders. And he whacked it out of here pretty good. 350 foot 92.8 miles per hour, the exit velocity. He had it made right there. And now Javier Chavez. Ready to go. The pitch to him, and he takes that one inside for a strike. And it is 0-1. The 0-1. And that's in there for a code strike, and that's 0-2. And a pitch. That one right there, that will pop foul. It's on the count now. Is that no balls to 2 strikes. Do apologize. I thought it was already 3 balls and no strikes, but I'm pulling your leg right there. Hit the second, right to first. That is out number 2 is Michael De La Cruz to step on the bag at first. Cody Freeman coming in for the RoughRiders. And the pitch. That one is hit high fly in the air. Castellon in pursuit. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 1 run in to score as Kellen Strom gets a solo home run up to left field. We now head for the bottom of the second. The RoughRiders up 2-0. First baseman Michael De La Cruz coming in as we get things started. And, yep, so far we are the bottom half of 2. When we come back, it's 2-0 Frisco. Got ready for the bottom of the second right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Michael De La Cruz coming in as we start the bottom of two, and that is right there and in for a code strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. That one chopped foul, and the count now 0-2. So pretty good right there as you're going to try to hit one and fouls that one off. So I've been saying about a new ballpark. Evidently, if it does start in 2025, then probably we won't see it until 2027 or 28. Third baseman Graham Holly steps in and takes a cold strike in the corner. Count now is 0-1. And a pitch. That one is lifted high in the air up the center. Center fielder gives a chase, and that is out number 2.
Batting six, the designated hitter.
And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Kai Murphy. Murphy doing pretty good during last night. I mean, he just had it in him. He got a couple runs in, and so far pretty good. That's right there, and that'll land for a base knock up the center.
Batting seven, the second baseman, Lucas.
So the second baseman is Lucas Dunn. Murphy out there as second. And that's right there and in for a cold strike. It's 0-1. So he takes that one right there. The count now 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's count now 0-2. And right there, strike 3. Boy, gets him down, and that is out number 3, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left on for San Antonio. As we head to the top of the third, Jack Spiggers will lead things off. When we come back, it's 2-0 Rough Riders as we exit 2. All right, about ready for the top of the third right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Jack Spigger's coming in as about ready to go for the third frame of the evening. It's taken outside, 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitch. Fouled off, and he'll see another. One. Right there, swing and a miss. And the count now is 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to count. The pitch. High in the air. Howell in pursuit. Cannot get there as that falls foul. One and two. And again, we'll see it foul. One ball, 2 strikes to count now. And a pitch. That one hits him in the kneecap. Ouch. Well, that's gotta hurt. And a pitch. And he'll foul that one off, and he'll see another. One more time, the 1-2. High in the air. Up to left, and there is the left fielder making the run for out number 1. Alejandro Osuna coming in. He's ready to go. And the pitch right there and inside. That's a strike. And the count now 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. High in the air up to center. And that is out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Blaine Krim.
Well, Blaine Krim coming in as we're about ready to go. And the pitch. That went down and inside. That's a strike. And the count now 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Right there and in. And that one's inside for a strike. Well, multiple strikes. He's getting on there, John. Boy, he's really mowing them down. Well, let's see if he can keep this up. So that's going to be high flying in the air. And that's going to get down for a base knock.
The center fielder, number 1, Jace Easley.
And that'll bring up Jace Easley. And the pitch. Right there, swing and a miss. And the count now 0-1. Great crowd we have here on a Saturday night. And that's a swing and a miss, 1 strike 2. And the count now 0-2. And the pitch. That one high fly in the air up the left field. Howell makes the grab, and he's got it for out number 3. Well, we got 3.5 innings done as we are 2-0 for the RoughRiders on top. And we're about ready to go for the bottom of the third when we come back as Ray Patrick Ditter coming in for the bottom of the third for San Antonio. It's 2-0 RoughRiders. About ready for the bottom of the third right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Ray Patrick Ditter coming in as we're about ready for the bottom of three here on this evening. And the pitch right there, swing and a miss, and he'll get him chasing. And that's going to be right there. Popped up. That's a base knock right there up to right field. And the first baseman tries to intervene but can't catch up with it. And boy, Patrick Ditter now getting on base. Number 9 hole batter is the catcher, Brandon Valenzuela. As he comes in, takes a strike. And the count now 0-1. The 0-1. That one is high in the air up the center. And the center fielder makes the grab, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Howell.
Well, left fielder Corey Howell will bring us up back to the top of the lineup for the Missions here. And the pitch. That one's going to be lifted high in the air up to right field. And that's a ground rule double as it hits the scoreboard. Boy, gotta say, if it was a little bit high, then pretty much it would be considered a home run. Marcos Castillon coming in for San Antonio. And that one is going to be popped up foul. And the right fielder tries to go after it. Can't catch up with it. And the count now 0-1. Runners at second and third. One away. Bottom of 3. RoughRiders up just 2. San Antonio trying to catch up and stuff. And here comes the run, and they get him down, and that's a big, terrible mistake right there, as that's a double play to end the inning. So we're now on to the top of the 4th as the RoughRiders up 2-0. Aaron Zavala will lead things off in the 4th inning when we come back. And it's 2-0 RoughRiders. About ready for the top of the 4th inning right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Aaron Zavala coming in as he hits one high in the air up the left, and that'll go to Howell. And for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 3.
Pretty good right there is
Rodriguez.
the 5th hole batter goes down on a lineout. That'll bring up Caber Rodriguez as he swings and misses. Chases one inside. And the count now 0-1. The 0-1. And that one fouled off, and he'll see another. 44 strikes, 7 balls in this one. Start of a leadoff pitcher like Watson. And that's going to be line drive, but that's a base knock up to right field.
Designated hitter, Kellen Strom.
And the designated hitter is Kellen Strom. Runner at first, one away in the top of the fourth for the RoughRiders. That's a swing and a miss right there, and the count now 0-1. And a pitch. High fly in the air up the center. Mears getting under it, and he makes the grab as he's camped under it for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Frainger Chavez.
Well, Frainger Chavez coming in as he's ready to go. Pops that one foul. The count now 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That one is hit high in the air up the left. Howell in pursuit makes the play, and that ends the inning. Well, a half inning in the book says no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on base. And it's on out to the bottom half of 4, and it is 2-0 RoughRiders. Ben Gelman will be your starter for the Tuesday through Sunday series there up in Midland. And, yep, gotta say, gonna be a pretty good series there against the Rockhounds. Center fielder Joshua Mears coming in as he takes a cold strike in the count 0-1. Well, I've lived in Midland for 20 years, but gone for at least 11 years of my life, especially here in San Antonio. That one line drive, that's going to be a base knock. That's going to hit the base of the wall, and that's going to be a leadoff double. And the Missions got you a ticket to that double meat cheeseburger courtesy of our friends there at Whataburger. That'll bring in Michael De La Cruz. De La Cruz come in, hit one high fly in the air, up the center, and that is out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman,
Third baseman Graham Holly. Coming in and ready to go on this one. And the pitch. That one high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. That one is high in the air, foul. One ball, 1 strike. That one high in the air as well. And that is caught by the center fielder for out number 2.
Now the designated hitter,
Designated hitter is Kai Murphy. Boy's trying in now. About ready to go. Fouled off, and that one is out of here. So trying to find a way to get that runner from second home. So base hit would actually work. And that's going to be right there. And they can't get up to it, as that will land right in front of the 3 RoughRiders. And boy, that is something that you should be proud of. A prospect that can hit a base knock. Boy, 3-run shot would put San Antonio up. And that's going to be right there, and that's up to right field for the final out of the inning. No runs on a couple of base hits, and no errors, 2 left. Top of the 5th inning coming up. Frisco up 2-0. We're back here with more Texas League baseball as Cody Freeman steps in for Frisco in this Saturday night game. 2-0 Frisco here in San Antonio. We're about ready for the top of the 5th inning for the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Cody Freeman coming in as we're about ready to go, and boy, blistered that one high fly in the air. And there's another one for the RoughRiders. Well, I didn't see that one coming. Yeah, no kidding there, Bob. Yep, so he rounds the bases, and there you have it. Home run for Frisco. And now Jack Spiggers. In the pitch. Right there, swing and a miss. The count now 0-1. Fly out, line out 0 for 2 for Biggers here tonight. In the pitch. And that one hit the dun. So pass it. And there is out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Alejandro Osuna.
That'll bring up Alejandro Osuna. And the pitch. Right there and in. That's a strike. And right there in the inside corner, that's a code strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that one off, and he'll see another one. And the 0-2. High in the air, up to left, and that is out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Blaine Crin.
N-O-M. I don't know what that is. That's down and in, and the count now 0-1. And the pitch. That one foul. And the count now 0-2. I guess it says no missions. And the pitch. Swing and get them down chasing. And there we head for the bottom of the 5th inning. But we look at his another solo home run as Cody Freeman puts that one out of here. And it's 3-0 Frisco. Back for more as shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter gets in for the home half of the 5th coming up. We're on out to the bottom of the 5th, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in as we start up the bottom of the 5th inning here. Halfway through the ninth, so let's keep it going. Right there, swing and a miss. The count now 0-1. Gotta say, it's been a tiring day with the heat. And I guess we're all ready for a good night rest. So that's going to be right there. Line drive. And boy, howdy. First baseman tries to get in, but the second baseman steps in and intervenes to get the out at first. Boy, a good one right there by the second baseman. 9-hole batter, Brandon Valenzuela. You were going to call him Blaine Valenzuela? Yeah, probably did. And that's going to be right there, high in the air. And that's going to hit the wall. That's going to get down for the double. Pretty good right there, as that will be another possibility that they can get on. And that'll be a Whataburger double. Served hot and fresh for all people of San Antonio. And that one hit high fly in the air, and that is out number 2, caught by the center fielder. That'll bring up Marcos Castillon as he's 0 for 2. A fly out and a line out. Ready to go, the pitch. That one hit to third, and he'll flip it across the diamond, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, one left as we head for the top of the sixth inning, and it's 3-0 Frisco. We're back here for more as Jay Cecily returns. As for the top of the sixth inning, right here on the RoughRiders. Back for more as we get ready for inning number 6 coming your way in a few short moments. All right, about ready for the top of the sixth inning right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Oh, Jay Cecily getting in. He's about ready to go, and he hits that one foul. The count now, 0-1. Well, it seems to me like the RoughRiders could win this ball game here tonight, but evidently it is not decided on that as well. No balls to 2 strikes. And that's hit to third baseman Polly. He'll flip it to De La Cruz there at first. And that is out number 1. Right fielder is Aaron Zavala. He gets ready to go, and here's the pitch to him. That one right there and in for a cold strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And right there and in for a cold strike. It's 0-2. Oh, 2. Right there, strike 3. Gets him down. And that is out number 2. Gaber Rodriguez, 1 for 2 single, and the 4th comes in. And a pitch. That's right there and in for a strike, and the count now 0-1. The 0-1. Right there, swing and a miss. And the count now 0-2. The 0-2. That one is fouled off, and he'll see another. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 away, top of the 6th. RoughRiders up 3-0. And that one is popped foul. The count now still remains the same at 0-2. Right there, strike 3, and that will do it. So now to the bottom of the 6th inning, and it's still a 3-0 ball game. So that Joshua Mears coming in as we start the bottom of the 6th inning right here, Missions Baseball Network. Got ready for the bottom of the sixth right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Joshua Mears coming in as we're about ready to get things started. And a pitch. That one high in the air, foul. And the count now 0-1. Well, we'll say this game is almost done as pretty much the RoughRiders have been shutting down San Antonio through almost all the innings. There you go to say, John, it's getting a little bit rough right there. Line drive, that's up the middle for the base knock.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael De La Cruz.
Well, next batter up is Michael De La Cruz. As he comes in and he's ready to go. The pitch. That one high fly in the air. Up the center. And that's caught for the outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Graham.
Third baseman is Graham Polly. He's 0 for 2 and 2 flyouts. And that's right there. Line drive. That's a base knock. Boy, that was a good one. Now they can whack in a 3-run shot and tie up the ball game. Yeah, Bob. They can absolutely do that if they could get it up there that high. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can. Or just whack it all the way to the wall. Oh, the designated hitter, Kai Murphy. Coming in 2 for 2 and 2 singles for the evening. And the pitch. And that's going to be right there. That's a base hit. And they won't get them as the run is in to score. And that's going to be an RBI double right there. Pretty good right there, as now it's a 3-1 ball game. And San Antonio kisses the shutout goodbye. Yeah, for sure. That's right there. Line drive, another hit in, and another run inside to score as well. So now make it a 3-2 ball game, and 90 feet away, another run is in the right at third. Well, the skipper coming out for the RoughRiders, and yep, they are relieving the first pitcher of this ball game out. And that'll bring up the new arm, Avery Weems. And he's having a talk with his relief pitcher and his catcher. And so far trying to put more runs on the board as San Antonio gets 2. Now one fouled off, and he'll see another. With a count now 0-1. 1 for 2 single in the third by Ray Patrick Ditter. And the pitch. That one high fly in the air up to right field. And boy, you can kiss that one goodbye, because that one is not coming back. It is gone. A home run. And San Antonio takes the lead on a moonshot. And it's now 5-3 Missions. Well, he hit it to the moon, didn't he? Yeah, he sure did. Now 5 runs are up in to score. Boy, San Antonio earning all 5. And the pitch. That's going to be line drive up past shortstop. And I don't think that they're done yet whooping the RoughRiders. Yeah, I got to say, John, I don't think that the bashing is done yet, but we'll have to see. Left fielder Corey Howell steps in. He'll take a code 1 ball, no strikes. 1 for 3, double in the third. And the pitch. And that's going to be right there to second for 1. And they get them both. They stop the bleeding. And after 5 runs in the score, San Antonio up just 2 runs ahead of the RoughRiders. On now to the 7th inning. San Antonio up 5-3. We're back here in the 7th as Kellen Strom gets things ready. We're back for more baseball in just a few short minutes. Leading off the top of the 7th inning for Frisco, that'll be Kellen Strom. Strom coming in right now as we get things going for the top of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that is the count now, 0-1. Well, gotta say, we are getting a mound visit. And that looks like the skipper is ready to pull him out in this ball game. Oh, Gabe Mosser will get the call in relief. And pretty much that will do for his starter, as they will pull him out 7 1/3 innings. And Gabe Mosser coming in as he's about ready to go. Four-seam fastball, curveball, slider, and splitter. Boy, he's got everything he needs as being a backup reserve. Here's the pitch. And that one high fly in the air. And Castellón gets over it. And he gets it for the first out of the inning. Veneer Chavez is 0 for 2. And that one right there to third. And boy, that is 2 quick outs. In the bottom of the 7th. Cody Freeman coming in. He's ready to go. And right there and in for a code strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. One more time. That is popped foul. And the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. High in the air. The catcher Valenzuela under it. And that's the inning. So, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. As we head for the bottom of the 7th, it's get up a stretch. Take me out to the ball game. San Antonio up 5-3. Marcos Castellon will get things started as we head for the bottom of the home seventh when we come back. About ready for the bottom of the seventh right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Marcos Castellon leads things off after the stretch inning. And here we go. That one fouled off, and the count now 0-1. Boy, after a long day, it just feels very tiring. Get there to third, he'll flip it to first, and that is out number one.
The batter, the center fielder, Joshua Mears.
Joshua Mears, 2 for 3, double, single, and a run. And the pitch. That one popped right there to short. And they'll get him by a step, and that is out number two.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael De La Cruz.
Michael De La Cruz coming in. He's ready to go. And the pitch to him. That one chopped foul. The count now 0-1. The 0-2. That one hit high in the air up the left. And the left fielder has it. And he makes the grab for out number 3. Well, we played 7 on this Saturday night. Go on now to the 8th, as it's 5-3 San Antonio.
Leading off for Frisco, the shortstop, Jack.
No shortstop Jack Spiggers coming in.
0-1.
As that'll be the count now, 0-1. And that's going to be line drive, and that's going to be a base knock. And that'll stop him to a double.
Now batting, left fielder, Alejandro Osuna.
And that'll bring up the next batter, Alejandro Osuna. And that would take it well inside for a cold strike. It's 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. High fly in the air, up to right field, Castellon. Getting up there, but meanwhile from second to third, they swipe easily. That'll bring in Blaine Krim. See Streisand ready to go, and he takes that one well and inside. The cold strike, it's 0-1. And that was going to be right there. Mears has it, but tagging up, here comes the runner. And it is a RoughRiders trail by 1 type ball game. Better bring up Jace Easley. And the pitch. That one right there and in for a code strike. And it's 0-1. The 0-1. And that's going to be line drive. That's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Zavala.
That'll bring up Aaron Zavala as he pops that one foul. And the count now 0-1. Runner at first and 2 away, top of the 8th inning for the RoughRiders. And the pitch. That one right there, high fly in the air. De La Cruz after it, and he makes the grab. But 1 run in to score, as it be an RBI foul off type RBI, Steph. So we're now on to the bottom of the 8th, and it's 5-4 San Antonio. We're back with the third baseman, Graham Polly, when we get back. It's 5-4 San Antonio. All right, we're back to the bottom of the 8th inning right here. The Missions Baseball Network. And Polly coming in, and that's going to be right there. Line drive. That'll be a base knock. Boy, the RoughRiders down against it as they'll be close to their final 3 outs. Guy Murphy coming in, and he's ready to go. And he's going to hit that one high right there, and that's going to get down extra bases. And that's going to bring in the runner from first. And make it a 2-run ball game now as Murphy gets a RBI double. And pretty good right there as well. Yeah, for sure, John. He got every stitch of that one. And it was looking really good. Mark Church coming in as he will be the first reliever of this ball game. And a pitch. That one right there. And that will be out number 1.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Ray Patrick.
Shortstop is Ray Patrick Ditter, 2 for 3, a home run, single, 3 RBIs. Is ready to go. Hits that one high in the air and foul. Well, the count now is 0-1. Well, if San Antonio wins this one, it will be a 31st victory. And that one is right there. And they get in. And they try to pick him off, but that will be a RBI in the fielder's choice. And it is now 7-4. Brandon Valenzuela, 2 for 3, a double and a single. And a pitch. That one popped foul, and the count now 0-1. And the pitch. That one is high in the air, and that's going to get extra bases. And here comes a runner from first in to score, as that will be a leadoff big double right there by Brandon Valenzuela. And that'll bring us to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is Corey Howell. He hits that one high in the air. And that's caught up in the foul grounds, as that is out number 2.
Now batting, right.
And Marcos Castellon coming in as he's ready to go. That one fouled off, and the count now is 0-1. Game time tomorrow, 1:05 p.m. is a Sunday afternoon.
Ball 1.
And that one is ball 1. Right there and inside, and the count now 1-2. And the pitch. That one popped foul. And the count now is 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that will do for this half inning. So 4 runs come across on 5 hits, no errors. And they leave 1 left on. It's to the 9th inning as we go. And San Antonio up 8-4. Gaber Rodriguez leads things off as we enter the 9th inning. And that one's going to be inside for a cold strike. And it is 0-1. The 0-1. And that one is right there. Line drive, but that's going to be a base knock. And that'll be a no-out double. Boy, pretty good productive hit right there, John. Yeah, it sure was, and a great one at that. Here's Kellen Strom as he takes one right there and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. And the 1-0. Right there and in, and that's a cold strike, and a count now 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Right there and in, that's a cold strike. And the count now 1-2. Pitch. Right there, foul. And the count now 1-2. That one high in the air, and that is going foul. 8-4 missions here in this ball game. Boy, a lot of runs coming in to score. Right there, strike 3, and that is the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Veneer Chavez. As he comes in, he's ready to go. And hits that one. Line drive, and that's a base hit right there. And they'll get a run back. And that'll bring up Cody Freeman. He soloed home run. Back in the 5th inning is 1 for 3. Runner at first, 8-5 our game. And the top of inning number 9. Right there and in, that's a cold strike and a count 0-1. The pitch. Right there and in for a cold strike, and it's 0-2. RoughRiders down to their final 2 outs. As that's popped foul, the count now 0-2. Two. High in the air, Castillon backs up and he makes a grab for out number 2. So one more time, the RoughRiders have their final out coming up, and that'll be the leadoff man, Jax Biggers. 1 for 4 of the evening. That one popped foul. The count now 0-1. Deal 1.
Outside, that's
And that one's outside, 1-1. One. That one is foul, and the count now 1-2. One more strike to go, and this one, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they get him. And that is the 31st for San Antonio. And RoughRiders go down, as that will do. Boy, and the manager for the RoughRiders is not happy, as a 8-5 victory for San Antonio makes him pull his hair out of his own head. Well, that will do for this Saturday night. And fans, stay in your seats. We have the best fireworks show, courtesy of our friends there from West Creek Trail Rides and Dr. Pepper.
First for the victorious Missions, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors, they left 8 runners on base. For the RoughRiders, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.